Hello, my darlings, and welcome to this reading. It's a general reading as well as timeless reading. So, whenever you found it, it's just perfect. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for being here today. If you're new to my channel, this is pretty straightforward. I pull oracle cards and channel the messages that come through. You ready to dive in? I have no idea what this is going to be about. So let's just buckle up and see what shows up. I haven't been posting much at all this month, so I apologize if you've been looking forward to some of the new videos. A lot of things happening. All right, Spirit. What do they need to know? What is the best advice? What's going on? I've seen this card before from this deck. It says, stop pushing and thriving. Let's tune into it and see what kind of energies are going to come through. It's a very beautiful card with people going hiking, it looks like. With the beautiful flowers all around. And because it came out in reverse, it feels to me that you finally are focusing on yourself. You're finally putting the things that matter as your priority and start focusing more on that and implementing more of those things into your life, which is very good. It's a very lovely card. The path is clear is what I just heard right now. So it might feel like you're walking and things aligning along your path. You feel that things finally changing in your life, and it's almost like I feel I can take a breath in and feel that I can breathe much easier. So perhaps for a while, because of what the card says, you pushed and tried and worked hard and realized that you kind of wasting maybe some of the inner resources, and life is passing you by, and there is a change on maybe in your philosophy or thinking that some things will still be there, but certain moments definitely not going to be waiting forever. And it's about the friendships, it's about the time spent with the loved ones, time spent on yourself and discovering what is that you yourself want, what are those moments you want to spend doing, discovering, enjoying, right? Being. Just like those people walking and talking and connecting. This is the invitation to expand on that as well. Walking and smelling flowers. So the slowing down, enjoyment, carving time for yourself, be with the loved one, be close with them, see if they need anything and how you can help them to slow down, and just check in with them is what I'm hearing. Check in, without maybe even a plan of sorts, but maybe grabbing coffee, and you don't have to offer them any solutions, but just be there for them. So there's definitely this thread of connection and invitation to connect with some of the people that you might feel intuitively need that. If you wanted to see a friend and you haven't seen them in a while, maybe now is the time, because it's like, oh, I need to go connect with them. But then there's this big list on your to-do list. So this is like an invitation to do that. But energy is calming from this card. It's almost feel nurturing and supportive, slowing down, and open more for the enjoyment to come through. All right. Yeah, if you even want to pick the flowers on your path, if there are flowers around where you live, and bring that indoors. To remind you how fast those moments pass, because the flowers don't stand, they don't stay in your vase for too long. and just cherish those moments, because those little moments is all what life about, right? What else, Spirit? Yeah. Because there's never going to be the same exact moment with you in it, or with you and another person in it. So that, yeah, so that to cherish it, to find time for it, is what's coming through. But just the essence of it, of connection, is what I feel for you. Don't wait. Yeah, don't wait. Don't put it back again. Like, find that time now. Put those things into a plan. Connect, reach out. This card doesn't want me to go away. There's more and more coming. I keep like trying to focus on what next card, but maybe that's a metaphorical energy right now for you, to show that no, focus on the now, right now. Even if you're worried about the future, all the things will still be there that need to be done. So might as well maybe spend a little bit more time with connecting with others and yourself, your inner self, your inner needs and desires. But like, there's this more on a joyful, the focus more on the joyful things is what I feel like when I'm tuning into the energy of the card. Is that it? Can we pull another one? Time is priceless. Time is now. There's this sense again coming through of cherishing the moment. I don't know why they're not letting me kind of move past that energy. I think it's a big message for you right now. It's a simple message, but it is very important to change your focus, in a sense that you putting what is truly important in front of you right now. And just, it's almost like you're absorbing it with your whole essence, with your whole being. I hope it makes sense. By the way, it'll help a lot if you like or comment under this video. Help this place grow and reach more people that might need this message. Thank you. Okay. All right, the same deck is calling me. Yeah? Or this one? Now let's do this one. All right, what else do they need to know? Spirit. They're already slowing down and enjoying the moment. What else? What else is important right now? This deck is kind of hard to shuffle. What we got here? The Mystic Rose, compassion, devotion. Ooh, let me put it in front of you. Compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, grace. Wow, that's probably the cherished energy that I felt was coming through. How beautiful. Compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, grace. And I don't even want to put it down. Look how pretty. It almost feels to be enveloped in that higher frequency. Maybe Divine Mother, maybe one of those. Maybe there's something else out there that feels that way. Like enveloped in that compassion, like cloaked in grace for yourself and others. I kept seeing you like sitting there listening to someone else, and just, you know, like those commercials when people come in and they're like, oh, like you can tell that they are sharing some kind of problems, and another person just gently smiles and put their hand on their lap and kind of nods. So that's kind of the images I'm getting, but they mean of tuning in and listening to another, just being there for one another, expanding that love and care and understanding and grace and compassion. And sometimes people just need to be heard. They need to feel they're not alone in this. And so that's probably why it's coming through, of checking in on someone and be there for them. And again, remember how I said, like, you're not going in there to fix it unless it's in your power to help them out in the way that might need to be, but just being there and extending the energy of your own kind of soul and be present to uplift, to support, to just connect like human to human. What an interesting reading. All right, so that's the Mystic Rose. And is that another card? I'm going to just check. I'm just going to keep this one. What else, Spirit? Okay. But I am going to be using the same deck, which is called The Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. If you ever want to get that deck. It's very feminine, gentle, powerful, loving, mystical even. What else do they need to know, Spirit? Ooh. Let's do one card at a time, please. So there's no confusion. Yeah. Okay. What else? How beautiful those cards are. I always find it interesting how a lot of times they correlate, like even the shape of this around her with the spikes, how it looks like those leaves on this card. Do you see it? This isn't pretty cool. Alright, is there anything else I need to know? I'm not shuffling this forever, thank you. Oh, 2 cards came through. We are nature. Oh, how interesting, because I was just thinking how there's a lot of nature on those cards. It says becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? Living in connection. That's the whole, what we were talking about. The whole reading is about that. How we connected. Nature is connected to us. We are connected to nature. The cards are connected here. Look, there's like this whole beautiful harmonic energy is coming through. This is like one of the prettiest, in a true sense of beauty, reading that I think I've ever done. Maybe because I'm also a big fan of nature and flowers and plants and feeling deeply connected to that part of human experience. But yeah, living in connection to yourself and to others, other human beings, other souls that surround you. You see how those 2 people are together there. This is just incredibly gorgeous. I don't know. I am getting such enjoyment just seeing these cards together. Just from even like aesthetics to the energetics of it. Yeah, this reading is not for everyone. If this doesn't resonate with you, just the beauty of things. Wow, how pretty. But let me try to focus more on what other energies are coming through. What do you need to know? Just being out in the nature. I mean, like, honestly, anywhere you can connect with it, with nature and others, would be a way to go. But it's very peaceful energy, very loving. And another card that came through says, codes of the seeds, the blueprint is within you, take the next step. This is slightly different energy, but it feels like rebirth. And, obviously she's like in the womb, but also in the seed of life and coming through. Something new is unfolding. You're just slowing down. Maybe you're slowing down right now and connecting because it's time for something to develop to the point that it's ready to come out. And all we need to do is just allow for it to happen, because everything has its own rhythm. Nature has its own rhythm. We don't plant something and then stand next to the pot or the ground and like yell at it, come out, I need you now. Honestly, more you're able to release that control of wanting to things when you want it, how you want it, like life becomes way easier, more peaceful, and you trust that there is this this infinite wisdom of how things grow and connect and develop and show up in your life when it's needed, when you can show up for yourself when it needed. What an interesting. So it's almost like maybe specific for someone who joined today about like that reminder of slowing down and knowing that it will show up when it needs to show up. And if you've been striving in the past and finally kind of let go and like, you know what, I'm going to slow down here. It's like because you understand that everything has its own season. We are nature. I mean, all those cards are telling you everything you need to know. I don't even need to reiterate the message. This was such a beautiful energies. I don't even want to disconnect, but I don't want to, do redundant things. I am thankful you tuned in, and I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. I hope you can feel those energies of just amazing beauty and compassion and connectiveness with others, or connection, or whatever the word that is. All right, until next time, take care of yourselves.